What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's crazy that I just made a video about Show Me the Money, and then now I'm like possibly about to drop it because Show Me the Money just has this pattern of doing the same thing and making things as uninteresting as possible. So I just want to make a video, just some of my thoughts and all, and just how unfair I feel like this season really was. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get into it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into some of these details. Alright, so the first thing I want to get into is how women just have this trend of not being successful on the show. Usually when there is a woman that is quote unquote successful in a season of Show Me the Money, like they get to probably like right before teams are made and then they're eliminated. Of course, since she made it onto the team, I think that she was actually third place on her season, which was something totally new. And then we gotta shout out Yoonji for being the first woman to actually win Show Me the Money, but she already had clout before, so I feel like she had popularity and all, but it's just heartbreaking to see that women just don't ever make it far, and it's annoying because the only women in the competition right now is Millie. I feel like we should have had at least one or two more women included in these teams, so yeah. Okay, let's get into how they did the global contestants completely wrong this season. I don't get why they promoted this season to be like a global inclusion, but the global contestants had no shot whatsoever, and I hate myself that I didn't realize that earlier because I was rooting for Wes at last. I can argue he was the most consistent contestant on the show, period. All of his rounds are way better than anyone who has made it this far. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm not even being petty. Maybe I'm being petty a little bit, but it's just so annoying because I feel like this was the motive, and that's why I feel like Yaksha World was kind of like some type of strategy to where they can flesh out the global contestants, because I was wondering why none of the global contestants were offered to go to Yaksha World. So to me, it seems like they had the Korean eliminated contestants go there just so they can add them back in the competition. And honestly, I feel like the whole Yaksha World thing was unfair, period, because I feel like no one should be able to come back, especially if they have been eliminated. Some of y'all might press me for this opinion, but Hound had no business being on this season Show Me the Money. He is very well established in Korea. He's in the top company right now. KC, I think, just won like the best label award. I don't like when popular rappers come on Show Me the Money because I would prefer for Show Me the Money to be where we can see some new faces. I feel like one of my favorite reasons for watching Show Me the Money is to see new faces, but I feel like this just was overly greedy. I don't feel like he should have came at all because he practically had a seated position in a team already as soon as he walked through those doors. He said that his motive for coming on the show was because he had something to say. Just say it. Like, that's literally what I just said. But yeah, I'm just annoyed by him. And honestly, now I'm young, because now I'm young. He has not been great. Like, let's be honest. He has not been great. In Yaksha World, he gave like a little pinch of something, but before he went to Yaksha World, he was extremely lagging. So I guess he just got kicked in the behind. Maybe the producers was like, hey, we want you back on the show, so do your best. But yeah, I just don't like the like nepotism that this gave. So yeah, I was extremely upset about Hound's appearance. I'm going to be frankly honest. And he may be in the final four. He might be runner-up. He might just be like the planted winner. But Show Me the Money is a popularity contest, and I feel like he may be the one to win. I feel like Trey B doesn't have as much popularity as Hound, and then there's Millie. Maybe the girls will pull it from Millie. But yeah, I'm like extremely upset about this. Like, this, on top of just the global contestants not having a chance, just makes me look at this season like extremely differently. And to add on one last point, I wish that they would do something kind of different with Rap Public and Show Me the Money. I feel like one show needs to be where we see newbies completely, and then one show can be where we kind of see like the battle of the rappers, if they're established or not. So if they plan on making Show Me the Money the battle of the rapper side, where we see established rappers, do that. But I still do feel like we need to see new faces, because just seeing the same recycled people, it's annoying. Okay, let's get into my thoughts about this Yaksha World. I feel like I've been saying it wrong. I don't know. But this whole little thing right here. So this was a production plant itself, because they were bringing in people since the acapella round, so round one, to do like an unlimited cipher. Like, of course, people from early on are going to get eliminated. So I was actually surprised to see YLN4 and last this long. But like, when you like really look at this and like look back, this had a reason for production. Like, this definitely was to like put Korean contestants back in the competition, because I was just wondering like why weren't global contestants offered this. And it's clear it's because they didn't want global contestants to make it far. I don't know why, like, they don't want to become global, I guess. I don't know why Mnet just doesn't want to be global. That's why I was so mad about Street Fighter. Like, let me be like off course for a second. The Street Fighter, like, they did the same thing. Mnet baits international viewers to think that we are a part of the experience and that they want to include us, but they discard us as soon as possible. And it's just an ongoing trend. And honestly, I was a fool for like kind of like believing that they would like be different on Show Me the Money, but this is an ongoing trend, and they just don't want us, especially black people, because I was really like curious about like the three black men that were shown earlier, the brothers. It seemed like they wanted to have a black representation of hip hop, so that's why I feel like they gave those black brothers a lot of screen time. Word on the street is that they left on their own accord. I read online that they went to Korea to film a music video and they heard about Show Me the Money and just popped up, but they gave them like a whole edit. So like they want to just have that vibe. That's why I'm saying that they like to bait us. Like they like to show clips of people like us, people like just different people, just to like bring us in and draw us in, which that definitely worked. But yeah, I'm just kind of over it. Like honestly, I think I'm gonna just drop this season and just keep tabs. The only person that I'm generally rooting for is Raf Sandu, but I have to just realize that this is a competition and it's popularity based. So I'm just have to see. But let's get into these teams. Okay, so here's Ziako and Crush. We have Hound, No Sun, Raf Sandu, Marv, and Junhyunk. And I don't like this for Raf Sandu because I feel like Raf will not be picked over Hound. I feel like Hound would probably be priority. Just that's why I said I don't like when people who already are like established or come on the show, but I feel like they'll just choose Hound. I mean, they really do like Raf Sandu, like they're like his number one fan, but I don't know, like I really wanted him to like be in a block, kind of like in like Trey B's position. I'm gonna get into Trey B's position because it's looking really good right now, but strategically, like I think of stuff strategically, and I'm like, okay, who would they eliminate? And I think that first to go on this team would be Marv, and then probably Junhyuk, and then No Sun. And then if they have like a final two, it'll be Raf and No Sun. And then it gets tricky on who they'll pick over Hound and Raf Sandu. So I'm a little bit scared, not gonna lie. Okay, next we have Gray and Loco. And apparently they were the most popular team, I think. I think that Wes Atlas was trying to join this team, but they chose Mason Home instead of him, which is diabolical in my opinion. But we have Millie, Osun, Mason Home, Oxy Nova, and Foggy at the bottom. A pretty decent team. It's giving Rap Public. It's giving Rap Public, no shade. First to go here would be Mason Home, wouldn't it be? Yeah, I feel like it'd be Mason Home. He will go first, and then I feel like it's a pretty even playing field between Osun, Oxynova, and Foggy at the bottom. I guess it depends on like how easy they were to work with, like what they give in that team work mentality. But I feel like Millie is pretty safe here. I feel like Millie is safe. I don't think that they'll get rid of her because Millie has great musicality, so I don't see her going. But yeah, I'm just irritated because Mason Home is not even supposed to be here. He was eliminated fair and square. Yo, I just hate when they bring people back. I'm just so annoyed. But yeah, that's this team. And next we have J Tong and Hucky Shabeski. I don't know if that's how you say his name. Roll 44, Nam Young, Double Down, Young Shooter, and Fleeky Bang. And this team, I feel like a bunch of them were being very strategic. I feel like Fleeky Bang, he likes J-Tongue. Like, if you watch Rap Public, you know that he actually likes J-Tongue. But Double Down, I feel like he was being strategic in picking his team because Hucky has a liking to Double Down. Like, Hucky was like Double Down #1 fan, for sure. Young Shooter is still here, which is crazy. Young Shooter, like, why is he still here? I don't know. With that, he'll be first to go, for sure. He is definitely the first to go. Now I'm Young, he chose this team. I want to know his reasoning. I didn't watch episode 7, so I don't know. And then Roll 44 choosing this team was actually surprising too. Because I thought he would pick a team where like there's a singer on it, but yeah, this team it's interesting. Like I don't even know how a song will even sound with this team. I don't know. I feel like this would be like the first team out. To be honest, I don't see anyone lasting. I really don't, because Fleeky Bang hasn't been impressive at all this season. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And Fleeky Bang was my favorite rapper for a while, but he has not impressed me at all. Roll 44. I don't know. Maybe like his songs will be alright. Maybe he might give like a little Shy Boy Toby. I don't know. Now I'm Young. I already said my piece about him. I'm annoyed that he's back, but he's here. And the Double Down, he raps the same thing over and over again. So we're gonna see what this team gives, but I don't think much, to be honest. Next we have Mosh Pit and Jay Park, and Trey B is in a great position. But and on this team we have DK, Flowsick, Zinezilla, Jeffrey, and then Trey B. As I said earlier, I wish that Raf Sandu was in Trey B's position because I feel like everyone else on his team would get kicked off before him. Trey B is like the most trending rapper, and he has pretty decent musicality. Like I feel like he can like really rap on any beat. Yeah, I feel like everyone is like fresh up to go. Like no shit, I don't see who will go first on this team. If I had to pick, it probably would be like Jeffrey or Zilla, maybe, because Flowsick has been pretty solid. But yeah, like this team, it's alright. Like it's but yeah, that's all I gotta say for the teams. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I just wanted to just say my piece about this season show me the money because it just was totally unfair for like a lot of reasons actually. But y'all just let me know if y'all are still tuned into this season because I am not. I'm keeping tabs, but yeah, I'll see y'all next time whenever I make a video.